Hey guys, lightboltjoe here. I want to thank you for watching all these awesome Axl Heck compilation videos, all these Axl Heck moments. I have some questions for you guys because you guys keep asking me a lot of questions. So I have some questions in return, and I know I try to answer as many as I possibly can. So yeah, we just concluded season 8. It's pretty awesome. Our boy Axe has gone through quite a lot of character development. I know I've talked to you guys here and there about like when I noticed his character change like the most. It was when he was locked in the library. What season was that? 4? 5? Maybe? It was a Halloween episode, 4 or 5, his sophomore year of college. Whatever season that is. 6? Season 6? I think it was season 6. Episode 4, I think it was a Halloween episode. And if I'm right, that's pretty cool actually. I just picked up on that. But yeah, you know, when he's talking to LeBron, who's actually William Shakespeare, that, you know, he's scared. He goes, "I'm scared, man. I'm really scared," you know, trying to figure out life. And I think all of us, you know, at some point or another, always try to figure out what we want to do, you know, who we want to be, who we want to become, who do we want to associate with, you know, stuff like that. So I think it's cool, you know, getting to see those real life moments in this family sitcom, which was just originally just a comedy thing. So it's pretty cool to see, you know, how much this one particular character, my favorite character in almost any show ever, how much he's grown. So it's really cool. Kudos to the writers for all of that. I have some questions though for you guys. If you guys know the answers, because I seem to don't know off the top of my head. How did Frankie and Mike Heck meet? You know, we hear about them that Frankie actually lives, her family home is like an hour or something away from Orson. And we kind of got that reference when Frankie and Mike take Sue to go visit the grandparents' house because Sue had like her day to herself or something like that. And then Sue found Frankie's yearbook and found out that Frankie was actually a cheerleader, something like that. So we know that house is like an hour away from Orson. We know that Mike grew up in Orson because he held the record at Orson High for most free throws or something like that Axl then broke. And then Frankie and Mike were supposed to move to Chicago, but Mike got scared and then took the job at the quarry, right? That's the history I know from what I remember off the top of my head. And I keep looking around because I'm trying to like piece together everything, you know? But if I'm missing something, because we also have the honeymoon episode where the two, Frankie and Mike are camping, right, on their honeymoon, and it gets interfered with rain and Ray and all that stuff. So how did they meet? That's one of my biggest questions. How did Frankie and Mike Heck meet? And I hope in season 9 we actually get to know this, because that'd be great. What else? A lot of you guys have been questioning me and in general about why Sue started to like Sean, right? But you guys are forgetting way early in the beginning of the series, season 2 maybe, Sean Donahue and Axl had a video game project that they were doing, playing video games for like an entire weekend. And this is when Sue was still friends with Carly at that point, and Brad was over and he was tap dancing on the porch, and Mike was like, "Oh, so you're tap dancing on my porch for all the neighbors to see." And Brad just wanted his colander back because there was a pasta night or something like that. So then Sue kept crushing really hard on Sean, and then Sean offered to get her nuggets from whatever fast food place him and Axl were going to, something like that. So it's like Sue always kind of had a crush on Sean, so her liking Sean come the end of season 8 wasn't that big of a surprise, you know, for those of us who've been watching, you know, for many years. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with that. I want Brad to get a boyfriend. That would be so epic and hysterical, especially if it's this ROTC guy he's a roommate with. What else? Oh, my biggest thing, my biggest question, my biggest complete, I'm drawing a blank on the word I'm thinking of, but this past Halloween episode, right, season 8 Halloween episode, I don't know what the number is, episode whatever, Brick is complaining about cousin clothes because he always has to get clothes from the cousin box, right? And he actually says the cousin's name that he has been getting clothes from all these years, cousin Jared, Jared. I actually put the subtitles on to see the actual spelling because I didn't know if it was Jarrett or Jared. It's Jared, right? Who is cousin Jared? You know, is he a relation of Frankie's side of the family, of Mike's side of the family? If it's Frankie's side of the family, then is he a relation of Aunt Ginny, or you know, any of the aunts, any of the other cousins, any? How many cousins? Like 4, 5 times removed? Who is cousin Jared? I'm dying to know. I think that'd be hysterical if Jared actually comes to the house one day and gives Brick his final cousin box of clothes, and then Brick like throws it in Jared's face or something like that. I think that'd be pretty funny. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. So if you have any answers to my questions, by all means, please comment below, because I'm as curious as you are as to how season 9 is going to go. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been a lot of fun. I've watched this season, 2, 3 times? I've watched the series 3 or 4 times. Trying to accumulate all my knowledge, all the backstory of each character. It's getting up there. I think Nancy Donahue is pretty. She's one who deserves her own compilation videos, her own Nancy Donahue moments, because she's hysterical. Oh, another thing I keep noticing, a lot of you keep asking if I can do a shirtless compilation on Axl Heck shirtless moments segment. Who knows? Maybe in time. Maybe whenever the series completely wraps up, I'll put those gems out there for you guys, because it would be hysterical. I'm not gonna lie. Because, yeah, good times. So, yes, thank you for watching, and hopefully you have the answers to my questions. And if not, let us question together, because isn't that what life is all about? Questioning, finding that question to then have the adventure to get the answer. I feel like Finn the Human from Adventure Time said that at one point. He might have. All right. Thanks, guys.